Hello everyone. Today I bring you a frequently asked questions. So those questions have been made on the Discord on my channel, sent by a private message. So I will grab a few of those and I will talk about it and try to help you because it's so many times people asking the same. So let's start and grab a few of those questions and bring it here. So the questions will be, of course, about the foxy-pool. I'm really happy to see a lot of comments saying my video helped people start mining on the pool, and for any reason you don't saw it, but you want to know how it works or even how to authenticate, those two videos will be on top of this one. So let's start with the questions. The first one is, of course, where you can get the information for you to officially join the pool, and that is really easy. You only have to go to the foxy-pool and then go to the info, and here on the info they will have a small guide. This is their official guide. You only have to follow this step by step, and at the end you will have your form connected to the pool and you start to form. And then we will have the questions from here. So one of those questions is something simple, and maybe you don't see it, maybe I don't refer it, but every time you do any change on your YAML, make sure you see everything. Even a dot, even a slash will be important, and I'm going to provide you one good example. So the first example is this one. Someone on the Discord sent me his YAML for me to check if something going wrong because he is not connecting with the pool, and then I find something curious. So I will leave what happened alongside with the guide. So here you will have what it's supposed for you to do, and this is what the guide do. So if you look to this side, it's easily for you now to see the problem, and it took a while, and also took me a while to find it. The difference here is the slash. After he removed this slash, it was really easy for him to connect with the pool. This slash is breaking all the code. This may happen just because of the copy paste or just because he touched on the keyboard. So make sure every time you touch on your YAML, you read carefully what you are doing. Okay, so let's go for the next question. So the next question will be, it took me more than 10 hours, my farmer does not find the public pool by key, the logs have connected but is not showing, is not access to my key pool. So just for you to understand, so this is the place you will have to use your pool public key to get access to your farmer, but the public key is not going to work till you send the first partial share to the pool. Then will be possible for you to access your public key. So this goes for the next question. I have 10 terabytes of plots. How long will take for me get access to my farm on the pool? This is really tricky question because it can take 10 hours, it can take 1 week, it can take 2 hours, just depending on the lucky you have on your first share. Only after that the pool starts to count your plots. That will be enough to start to showing your coefficients on the pool. So the next question will be, do you need to uninstall the original Chives or I can leave it there? In fact, you can leave it there because if you follow the guide, so you have to go here and you have to download their GUI, okay? So the first time you run this, what it's going to do is override the original program, and then you only have to close it and go to the YAML and make all the edition there. You only have to follow the guide. So the next question will be, I'm connected to the foxy-pool 3 hours ago and my EC is only slowly increasing and I have 8 terabytes plotted and my AC is only showing 841 gigabyte. Is that normal? Yes, take quite a while to full update your AC on the platform, on the foxy-pool. So just make sure you keep your farm connected, and sooner or later will be equal to what you have. One warning I want to leave you: if for any reason you do a reboot and that reboot is not fast, your EC is going to drop, and then it take a few hours, a few days to go again to the top. Okay, just to make sure every time you have to restart your computer, have in mind your EC is going to drop, and it will take a while, a few hours, to get equally on what you have. So guys, the next question is not a question. In fact, I'm going to show you something you have to keep an eye. So on the right side, we know what this means. Your farm is disconnected. You have to reboot your system or reconnect your disks to make it start working again. But here on the left, you also have a few problems. So if you check this void here and also this one, and a few times you have like 2 candles and then a void, more 2 candles and another void, that means you have hard disk connection problems. So make sure you check your hub or your connections, your USB, because you have a problem there. And for you to identify each hard disk have a problem, you have to check the debug file, and over there you will find a warning, and then the disk is giving you problems. A few times you may think, oh, I have this plot with the problem and that plot and that plot. No worry, you don't have to delete those plots. The problem is not on the plot, but of energy on the hard disk. So that means you have a problem on the USB. So you may have to change. A few times you only have to change the port. So just check it and make sure you don't waste your time and your resource doing new plots, because the problem is not on the plot, but on the USB and the power going to your hard disks. This is what should be your farm. Is no voids, is no problems. You have a high and low. This is really normal graphic, and this is what you're looking for when you have your farm active. So I have another question made today on the Discord, and this is a really important one. What is the best plot to use for Chives? So you can use any one of those, K29, K30 or K31. The probability of winning a block, in fact, is the same, but if you have large HDD, plot K31 will be better to improve the response time. So let's say you have a 16 or 18 or even 20 terabyte disk, you may think about goes for the K31. If you have between 10 to 14, you may go for the K30, and if you have below that, you may go for the K29. This is your option depending on what kind of resource you have. You have the same probability for efficiency. You can go from K29 to K31. So I reserve the last question. You may think it's a silly question, but it's not. It happened a lot. People are asking this on foxy-pool and also on the Chives channel. So hello is accepted to mine on pool and solo at the same time with the same plot? No, is not. Make sure you understand this, or you put everything on solo, or you put everything on pool. Don't get banned. We had case of people with just 10 plots. Oh, I forgot 2 terabytes, a few plots there I'm mining solo and the rest is on the pool. They got banned. A few of them, they talk with the devs on the foxy-pool and they unblock. A few weeks later, they get banned again because they're trying to do it. The pool will find it really, really easy. Okay, guys? So don't mess on these points because you will get banned and you cannot return. Oh, by the way, it's not a question, but it's also important, really, really important. I done a video, I will leave it on the card here, how to leave correctly the foxy-pool. Make sure you check that video so you will understand why that video is also important for you on the future. Okay, so if you want to see more these kind of answers here on the channel, make sure you leave a like. You also subscribe the channel and remember to hit that bell to receive notifications about the next videos, and make sure you leave a comment and do your questions. So on the next video I will grab them and I will answer too. My name is Mabro and I see you on the next video. Bye!